'99 to 2006 CLS500 Mercedes rear install. Oh, and by the way, can anyone tell me what this thing of beauty is? Because it's way cool. Access the trunk to remove the top strut mounts. Raise the vehicle and remove the rear wheel and the inner fender well liner. Remove the center electrical plug with the yellow stripe. That lead goes to the shock. Remove the lower shock bolt and remove the shock from the vehicle. Okay, now you see here, the shock has so much pressure on it. What we did was we took a pry bar and we pried it up to get it out of the way. Now you see it's hanging, which is perfect. You want to feed the line through so it's out of the way and doesn't get hung up. Then out comes the shock. Remove the lower airbag bolt and loosen the inner control arm bolt. Disconnect the sway bar end link and the track arms. After that, remove the lower brake caliper bolt. There you go. It's all coming apart now. At this point, you're going to loosen the hub bolt from the lower control arm. Cut the air lines to the air spring. Now you just heard the airline relieve itself. Remove the lower air spring bolt, lower control arm, then remove the air spring from the vehicle. After installing the new shock in the trunk, install the lower spring plate on the lower control arm. that rubber isolator. You want to make sure that the notch where the spring coil is actually going to end is actually facing out to the wheel. This way the car will sit level. Install the new Strutmasters coil spring and the top puck with the spring writing upside down. What you're doing by installing it with the words upside down is you're orientating the spring in the direction it needs to be. That way it makes the ride height proper, it fits like it's supposed to, but not only that, again, the car will sit level. Use a 14mm socket and extension to drive the sleeve on the inside of the hub back until it's flush with the hub. Raise the lower control arm and reconnect the shock onto the outer hub of the control arm. Tighten the lower spring plate bolt and the back bolt to the lower control arm. Align, reconnect the track bar bolts, the sway bar end links, and tighten the lower shock bolts. Reinsert and tighten the lower brake caliper pin. Remember, remove the black relay to the air compressor that's in the fuse box under the hood. The reason why you don't want to let your air compressor just run. Reinstall the rear wheel and lower the vehicle safely to the ground. Remember, if you run into trouble with the electronics, hey, feel free to call us. You know, we got pictures in the instructions just to make it easier.